Hello and welcome, I am Bjark the Bear, and today we are playing Kenshi. And in this episode we are going to look back at the Gears and Stuff Trading Company. Right now, we're looking at a dead grass pirate. He thought he could run the line there, but unfortunately, unlike the Area 51, we can't stop all of you. So anyways, looking at our town here, I don't think we changed anything here too much, but let's go take a look at Rust real quick. Rust even has their own tab. They're getting fancy. So we have hemp in full swing over here. Sorta. We don't have it in full swing like we need to. So let's change that. Today's going to be a buildy build kind of day. I started building all of this stuff and realized that, well, you can't see the days from here, but days were starting to get away from us, so we don't want that. Hemp. And we'll do 3. So we'll do 3 storage for hemp, because the only thing they're going to be used for is these guys here, which they're full, and all of my power supply, or all the generators are full as well. So, oh, that reminds me. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so just going over the things that we've done here real quick. We have our harpoon gang up top here. They're all, I only have 4 of them because we don't really get big attacks here. They're not too terrible. They're rough, but not anything that a couple of harpoons and a couple guys on the ground can't handle. So we have them up on the top here. So we no longer need expedition and headhunter crew here. So we're going to be taking the expedition crew back home. That way, Render can drop off his sweet loot. Which reminds me, we gotta dump off all that crap too. So, I totally forgot we had all of those on them. But anyways, so these guys have been running back and forth between here and Shark. Just collecting iron plates, really. We actually needed quite a few more than I thought. Probably are gonna need a little more. So we might set up a ore refinery here, just so they have a supply of it, or we can make a supply caravan that runs between them. I think I'll do that actually. Supply caravan that runs between the places sounds pretty cool. We can use caravan. Yeah, we can use caravan 3. We just need 2 more pack beasts. That's what those things are. Garu. We need 2 more of those. So we'll get on that though. Right now, let's finish going over this. So I might even actually downgrade this building here. As you can see, all I really need in here is just 2 what are these things called? Distilleries. So all I need is 2 of those guys and then some hemp storage because the power plant is over here. So right now this looks very tiny. That's what she said. And that's because these are just small generators. Once Render gets back home, we'll be able to tear these down and redo those with large generators because we're gonna go full power on this. Right now they don't have a huge power demand, which we're gonna keep them pretty basic too because this is just a farming community, so we don't need to do anything too crazy for them. But this group here, we're just gonna have 4 of these because the occasional attack on here consists of either stone rats, oh, we have a farm trader coming. Cool. The Western Hive. Cool, 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 cool. All right. We should have... Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Anyways. So, yeah, this really just gets attacked by stone rats, dust bandits, which they're chumps, or not so much on the red sabers nowadays because those poor guys got mollywopped. Render here with the trophy, and I don't have him on my shoulder, by the way. The boss of the red sabers. So a super cool thing that happens from time to time, if you save and then come back to the game, which that's what had happened. I had finished recording, went and saved, went and did my edits and all of that, and then reloaded to play, and noticed that he wasn't on my shoulder anymore. It's just a bug with the game. He probably despawned, but I'm not sure. So yeah, that happened to me. We don't have the boss for the red sabers. He despawned, I'm assuming, because I even checked from where we were when I noticed back to the red sabers, and or the red saber hideout, which is here and should be dead. So yeah, he's gone. Won't get that. Well, it would be 5,000. Yeah, 5,000 cat bounty, but that's all right because technically the headhunters did not take him out, so it shouldn't even be claimed, if that makes sense. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. We have this shut because swamp raptors. So one of the other things that come through here, which, boom, look at all those animal skins. Quite a few. This is why we had Render in the gang here for so long. So swamp raptors came in hordes and just absolutely refused to not mess with our crops. So that was fun. Render, I'm sorry, man. Come on, just do what I want you to. Okay, so getting back to what we're actually doing, sorta. We're gonna send Render home, and then we're gonna focus back in on Rust. That's where we are. All right. Before you get rid of that poor creature that I'm sure was just caught in the crossfire. Come on, put him in. There you go. Alright, we're going to close this back. So the headhunters group is still here. They're just here as added backup, just in case we get an attack, but yeah, hopefully that doesn't come across. Let's check. Alright, we won't send them home. We need to dump everything out of their inventory because they still have some crap on them. We'll hold on to all the tools, but everything else needs to go. So, but anyways, getting back in here, we have our sake. Yeah, sake is up and running now. We have some rice fields, not all that I want, which this guy still needs to be finished, but we have some. A couple new recruits, Hans and Seda. And there should be another... Well, anyways, we'll go over who's new so far. So, Seda, Hans, Torble, Pump, Latch, Shredder, Shatter, Biscuit, Hunts, Sprocket, Bar, Steep, Pina, Pina? I'm not sure what I was trying to spell there. Henge and Ball Joint, Camshaft, Turbo, Filter. Yeah, you can tell I started running out of names. So, yeah, so we have a whole new group, which is awesome. We need more because this isn't going to be the only camp that we, or the only satellite camp that we build. This isn't, this is not the end of that. But this one's prime function is going to be the rice weed, and the hemp, I kind of went ham with it a little bit. We don't need this much, but we'll be selling it as well. Or converting it into cloth and selling the cloth, because the cloth most certainly sells for more. If I really wanted to go crazy with it, though. Hashish. But we probably won't be doing that. We're already into enough dark things at the moment, so we'll probably avoid that at all costs. Go ahead and give that to render. We'll hold on to the tools. Could always use more tools. And right now we're dumping all of these just on the ground. Whoopsie. Just on the ground, so that way when we do put together actual storage, we can assign somebody to pick up all of that crap. I totally forgot Decibel had all of this on him. We needed iron plates really badly. Oh man, you're not even... Ooh, look at you, Render. But anyways, yeah, we needed iron plates really badly, and I totally forgot to check the actual inventory of people. Dump, dump, dump. And... Alright, sweetness. So now... just like home. Alright, so we're going to start moving these guys home. Let them get there so Render can drop off his books. Get to the local library. Drop off your books on time. Onward and offward. Okay, so going back to our actual camp. We're gonna start doing some stuff with the bar and things like that. So, oopsie, what's happening? All right, had some weirdness there. Round table. So we set this up quite a few episodes ago. This is gonna be point of sale. The bars. Here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hopefully, yeah, we'll stop there. We won't get too greedy with it. Okay, so we should have people ready to build here. But pretty much the only people that are actually going to use these are our group. Right now, as you can see, they're all huddled over top of... even have somebody table dancing up there. Yeah, they're all huddled up in the quote-unquote barracks at the moment. So, yeah, we need to get them in there. Which reminds me, we need more people. Where is he? Oh, Sad Neil's standing right beside him. Okay, so yes, we need skeletons. Cool. Alright. And it looks like our group is starting to need food again. I need to get these guys back home as soon as possible. They've got some bags and stuff we need to just equip our people with. Alright. Lifter. Just all the food. Might as well make sure our group's nice and fed. And I'm happy that we have sake finally. We'll be able to start selling that to them. And the cool thing about where we are too, I didn't even think about it when we planted there, which would have been cooler if we planted ourselves here, because that's United Cities. And that's United Cities. And the weeboos there love their sake. So, so sake always sells much better in there. So we're going to start paying attention to that. Places where grog sells better, places where sake sells better, things like that. So that way we can actually make money with that, because it's pretty cheap, really. But we have our weapons. Let's see if I can find my actual... Yep, okay, we're here at Central City. But weapons are our primary export, right? Which I still haven't re-equipped all of our guys with these fine weapons that are being crafted at the moment. So we need to do that. Which, at the same time... Let's do... Okay. It seems like we have a nice surplus of all of that, which is cool. I haven't taken a look at the amount of steel bars and stuff like that we have, but yeah, it looks like they're doing all right. Let's check and make sure. Farm trader has arrived at Rust. Let's go check on Rust real quick. I need somebody at Rust that's kind of the, if you want to call it a mayor or whatever. Auto saves. Whoops. Select the wrong caravan. Jackhammer is who I meant to select. Let's go say hi to him. Let's see if there's anything that you have that I could take. A little bit of food, which these guys aren't too hard up on. So we do have rice being produced. I do want to get Gohan produced, but right now, since I don't have vegetables, but I do have vegetable hydroponics, question mark? Do I? No, I don't. Oops. False claims. All right. That's my next endeavor. After power, because we need to get power up and running. These guys need bigger generators and an actual reason to have a power plant like this. So it would be super cool if we had hydroelectronics, I think it's called, but basically water dams, power, stuff like that. That would be much better, but we don't, so we won't be doing that. We bought the food package. Are you stuck? Don't be stuck, please. Pretty please. Sugar on top. Okay. So, close this back up for safekeeping. What do we just... Okay. Go back to the expedition team. And let's go home. Central City. Everybody seems pretty good right now. And where did I put it? Not here. Oh, it was here. Which I think, oops. I think I meant to put that in here. Yeah, you know, we might keep this here and then use that for anything else. I can't think of anything, because there's actually, well, there's not really. I was gonna say the total available space in here is higher than in here, but this bottom floor is larger than that. The top floor might be larger than this one, or it actually might be the same size. I don't know. But anyways, point being, we put our skeleton repair beds up, so now the guys at Rust can fully repair. They don't have to just rely on repair kits or anything like that. So there's only 3 at the moment, but we will get something a little more substantial up for these guys. It's not what I wanted. Come on. Go. We're not going to do all of this right now, but that is something that needs to be done. So, but looking back at home here, we should have those those tables. That's what those are called. We should have those done. So I'm looking for interior. And fixed stools. So this is just going to give people a place to sit, basically. If they're not following anybody... Hey. Yeah, if they're not following anybody and they're not doing anything, they can come here and have a seat. For no other reason than to just make this look like it's populated. We're going to stop there. Don't crash, please. I'd appreciate it very much so. Thank you. Alright, so... those are getting built very quickly, luckily, which they only take building materials, which we have 300 in just back storage, so we're doing all right. Check on these guys. I believe that's my roots that are on the... Yeah. So for some reason, the recruits will only come to your first camp. So they always come to Central City and then have to make a death run down to Rust if I'm sending them that way. It's kind of funny, but I mean, everyone has made it so far, so we've gotten pretty lucky on that. Cool. All right, so we've gotten all of those set. I'm going to hold off on building more in there at the moment because I want to build... we're going to build them out of storm houses. Doesn't say storm house. Right there. That's... I thought I clicked that, but apparently not. Okay, so basically the idea, what I want to do is I kind of want the stores to come out this way and then turn this way. So the it's almost like there's a little road here going in an L shape, but we'll see here. It goes against kind of what I wanted to do before, like having these white lines. Actually, no, it doesn't. I retract that. I wanted these white lines to kind of be the I'm doing quotation signs as if you could see them, the roads for our little town here, but really the only area that the people have to come into is just this area right here. So yeah, we'll do this out of storm houses, maybe one I kind of maybe one like Y house or something like that. Because even the L houses are too big. Like, unless you're doing an inn, or something like that, or you have the shop in the sales place, it feels like a bunch of dead space. But you know, maybe even small shacks, something like that. We do have swamp houses we could take a look into. Although those seem kind of ugly, but oops. Good thing that didn't click. Okay. Storm houses. Raise this up a little bit. We'll even do some small shacks. These probably are not going to be shops, but I mean, really, let's see what we have for shops. So health. We don't have food here, but we could do. We can move food over. Sake. We could do like a sake house kind of deal. That's 3. Yeah, we'll yeah, honestly, I gotta look up what actually does constitute as sellable items out of the shop counters, but yeah, I'll take a look into that. But besides that, let's. I totally didn't have any of that saved. Go me. Good job. I pressed the wrong button. Alright. So... Ooh, you know what? Why don't we do a longhouse instead of a Y house? I hate the design of the Y house. So, we'll do that. Back to the storm house, which is there. And I totally deleted this one on accident. Fat fingered it. Alright, so we got that. And then back to nope, not step houses. Those are huge. Storm houses. Okay, set up 2 of those. That bothers me. Okay. I like that for now. Hopefully the game likes what I did. Yeah. Good, good. Because there's nothing worse than trying to redo all of that because the game crashed. We don't want any crashes. Alright, Mr. Render is on his way. We'll slow him down so the rest of his group can catch up. There we go. Okay, speed him back up. He should be the slower of the group at the moment. Yeah. He's got quite a few generator cores on him, so he's pretty hefty. Let's see if... Oh yeah, that makes a world of difference. Yeah, so we put all those generator cores in his, that's weird. In his, backpack to lower the weight. No, I won't buy them. I need to buy them from the United Cities. I was gonna buy their Garu, but, I need to buy them A from the United Cities. That's the wrong place. And B, I would like to buy them at the age of an adult, because that's dumb. Because they'd just be ready to go. Expedition team is almost home. Why are you guys sprinting? Oh, you're engineering. Makes sense. Those should be finished here momentarily, and we'll set up shops and stuff in there. I'm probably gonna do either fence, like the crappy wooden looking fence, or maybe even concrete walls running behind these guys, because just kind of something to add to the fact, like, yeah, it's an open area, it's a city, but we don't want you nosing around in our construction stuff and things of that sort, because for some reason the gray flares that were here just wandered off. They were all smugglers and stuff like that, so I don't know what happened, but I'm not complaining. We don't have a bunch of randoms wandering around our camp anymore. So that's a plus. And speaking of pluses, Render is home. Now we can do some research. And drop those off in there. Not so much that. So let's see what we have is searchable, and we'll go from there. Probably, definitely heavy generators. We don't need battery capacity. Alright, and we'll stop that there. Get hydroponic vegetables. I wanted to get the semi-automatic drills, but we're gonna have to do that first. So I need an AI core, but I still need the AI cores for luxury weapons anyways, or Edgewalker 2 luxury weapons. So we will dump that instead into advanced weapon grade 4. Yeah, I guess. We'll hold on to it. We'll figure out it. But for right now, we're gonna let Moo get back to work. I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. Here. We'll end on this note. Oh no. That should have been the end of it. Yep, there it goes. Cool. It was Dust Bandits? Yeah. But yeah, if you liked the episode, go ahead and drop a like, thumbs up, all that fun stuff. Subscribe and all that. And if you didn't like the episode, go ahead and drop a thumbs down. You know, do what you want to do. And hopefully I will see you in the next one.